Okay, this is example 2, and example 2 says find the amount created by an annuity of 60,000 payable yearly for 4 years at 4% interest. Okay, actually this is what our formula for compound interest, in which we are going to use. First of all now, but then you know that okay, our first year is equal to, now what is the amount we are dealing with? We have 60,000. So now, okay, this is what we are having here. So after having this now, the first thing we'll do is what we'll now substitute. But then, as I earlier said, if we're having 4 years, with this formula, we're applying what 3 years. That means we're going to do for the what? Okay, first year, second year, third year, then we'll stop there because what? We say that it is being paid what? It is being paid at the end of what? First year. So now this is what we have here. First of all, so we now have equal to 60,000 open bracket 1 plus, what is our rate? Our rate is 4 all over 100, then raised to the power of what? We are having what? 4 years. But in this case now, because we are dealing with annuity, we'll go with what? Okay, 3 years. So which is equal to, we are having 60,000 open bracket, we are having 1 plus, this is the same thing as what? 0.04 raised to the power of 3. We are having okay equal to 60,000 open bracket. If we are adding this, we are having 1.04 close bracket raised to the power of 3. Now, okay, what we're going to do now, okay, equal to, we have 60,000 open bracket, or we can just use a multiplication sign here. So we now have okay 1.04 raised to the power of 3, which is equal to, we are having 1.1248664. So now which is equal to, okay, so if we multiply this, I have times of 60,000 now, times 60,000, we're having what, which is equal to, okay, 67,491.84 kobo. This is what for the first year now. Okay, going for the second year now. Second year annuity is equal to, that means okay, if we are having okay 60,000, which is equal to okay 60,000 open bracket what 1 plus 4 all over 100 close bracket. In this case now, you look at it, the year reduces by what? 1. So we now have what? Okay, raised to the power of 2, which is equal to, okay, we're having 60,000. We now have open bracket. Now we have 1 plus 0.04 raised to the power of 2, which is equal to 60,000 open bracket. If we are adding this, we'll be having what? 1.04 raised to the power of 2, which is equal to, and then it's the same thing as 60,000 times, now we now have what? Okay, 1.04 raised to the power of 2, which is equal to, we are having what? 1.0816. So if we now multiply this now, if we now multiply this times 60,000, we should be having what equals to 64,896. Okay, sorry, naira sign here and naira sign here. That's what for the second year. So now going for the third year now. Going for the third year, okay, this is what we have. So now For the third year annuity is equal to, okay, our amount is what? 60,000. So from the 60,000 now, we now have, okay, substituting, we have equal to, okay, let me just write our formula first, which is P, open bracket, what, 1 plus R all over 100 raised to the power of n, right? But then you know that we have what is start substituting, which is equal to, now, we have 60,000, open bracket, 1 plus, we are having 4 all over 100. In this case now, we have already worked with 2. So now we're having 1 because we said the power reduces by 1 as the year goes by, which is equal to, we have 60,000, open bracket, 1 plus 0.04 raised to the power of 1, which is equal to 60,000, open bracket. If you're adding this now, you should have 1.04 raised to the power of 1, which you know that what, okay, if we look for the power of 1 is still equal to what we have. So we have what, 60,000 times what, 1.04. So we have 60,000 times 1.04, which is equal to, we are having 62,400. But then you know that we're dealing with what, money, so our naira sign is there. So now you know that it's period of 4 years. So from here now, the next thing we'll do now is, okay, the fourth year annuity is equal to, you know that what, we're having 60,000, and then we see if we're having what, 4 years, the fourth year is what, just the amount of money, because what, is the same thing as you computing the formula and then having raised to the power of 0. And then you know that what, anything raised to the power of what, anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. So the whole of this now is going to be, okay, 1 multiplied by the principal, which is what, still going to give you the main amount. So from here now, what we're going to do is what, okay, amount. So we're going to go with what, okay, the amount of annuity, the amount of annuity is equal to, okay, first year, the first one we're having 67,491.84 kobo, plus the second one we are now having what, 64,896. Then we now have plus, now the third year we're having what, 62,400, plus, then now the fourth year we're having 60,000. So now, okay, let's quickly do this and see what we're going to have. So summing up all these values, what we are having is what, we are having 254,787.84 kobo. So that this is what, the amount of annuity. So when it has to do with annuity, this is just as simple as it is. Remember, please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you.